And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of All-eraNBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Brunson.
You can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Nikola Jokic. Weber is out there with Schrempf, and it's Drexler, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for the Heat, LeBron James is out there with Duncan. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Adams in at the 5. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
4 on the shot clock. Rose, no good. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominating.
And that one's good. Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Drexler. He had 27 points last game. Out to Brunson. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Rose. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Weber pulls it in. And here's Charlotte. And here's Brunson. 9 points last game. Weber kicks to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Weber the pass to Brunson. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Birdsong. Stolen by Drexler. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Miami Heat comes into this one following the loss to the Wizards in Washington. Duncan outside. James outside. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. No doubt. Look at those moves. Let's see those game moves.
is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. In the third spot, Tim Duncan.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Hornets trail by 5. Brunson outside. To the inside. Jokic passes to Weber. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. And here's Brunson outside.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Bob pass to Duncan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Forget his height. And for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
Pass to Schrempf. Weber with a screen on James. Schrempf against James. No good from Schrempf.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Got a piece of it. Jokic against Rose. Jokic passes to Brunson. Drexler scanning the floor. Schrempf dishes to Weber. Pass to Jokic over Rose. Jokic draws the double. And yes, it's good.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Here's Birdsall. Back to Rose. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Drexler. Nothing on the board. Detlef Schrempf, and that's good.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Bounce pass from Rose. And Adams kicks to James. James with another miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
To the paint and stolen by LeBron. Here's Adams. Duncan, the pass to Birdsong. Duncan down low. Schrempf covering. LeBron can't get it to go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Schrempf against Adams. Schrempf kicks to Brunson. Rose with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. Here's Birdsong. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Drexler. Oh, drop the hammer! Look out!
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's LeBron. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. The kick out to Rose. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Charlotte's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Heat making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Look at the Heat. They've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, the Hornets. They're back in the 9th position.
And, you know, for the Heat, they're in good position, firmly in the playoff picture. They don't have to worry about the play-in scenario at this point. And that's how they want to keep it.
Now here's Rose. Still without a basket.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Brunson. "16 feet away." And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Hayward can't hit.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Drexler passes to Jokic. From outside the arc. That one, no good. And the Heat shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Hayward kicks to Duncan. LeBron outside to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, "I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins." Back to you, Kevin.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Here's the lob to Adams. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for James. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Right around 21 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possessions.
Jokic passes to Weber. Now Rubio. Jokic inside. He's against Miller. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 5-point Hornets lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Yao, he's checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Weber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ricky Rubio. And Miami has possession, trailing by 5. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Marbury. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's LeBron. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Brunson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
The Heat trail by 8. Marbury passes to Hayward. Hayward a screen on Brunson. And it's Marbury missing. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Here's Van Arsdale. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Kick by Yao. Brunson kicks to Drexler. To the middle. Here's Yao. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got his 4th assist in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ron right side. Stoudemire outside. Back to James. Hayward against Drexler. Miami no good on that time either. Hornets leading by 10. 1:09 left in the first. Van Arsdale, the pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Hayward. Still scoreless. Duncan, great touch on the 16-footer.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And the Hornets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Brunson the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's Hayward. 8 points his last outing. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Inside, here's Duncan. Shoots the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Charlotte looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Grant. He's out there with Jones. Yao is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Jones. Back to Brunson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. That's 12 points here for Jalen Brunson. James looking it over. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Marbury passes to Adebayo. Pass to LeBron. In the corner, it's Hayward. Buries it from three-point range.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Runs in the pass to Yao. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Hornets have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand. You need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Now here's LeBron, and he comes up with the deuce. James has got 5 now.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Runs in the pass to Grant. Over to the left wing. Now against Adebayo. And it's Yao missing. The Heat trail by 14. Now James. He's got 5. That's to Marbury. The three-pointers off the mark. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bangs home the trifecta. Schrumpf's got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
From deep, LeBron buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Van Arsdale. Hasn't made one yet. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tim Duncan is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Clyde Drexler's checked in for the Hornets. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Birdsong. Shot, high post. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Drexler. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Stoudemire missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just...
Oh, man!
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
James, the pass to Duncan. And stolen by Yao. For the finish, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Marbury. No scoring in this one. Outside, James. Pocket 6, and stolen by Yao. And here they go. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now here's James. He's got 8. Duncan left side. To halt the run. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Back to Brunson. Here's Van Arsdale. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. First free throw is good. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
Now here's Rose. He has yet to score. To the middle. Duncan misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sweet move. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
Pass to Van Arsdale. Duncan against Jokic. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. The high post shot. Stoudemire grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 21. Steps back. Birdsong passes to Stoudemire. Duncan inside. Schrempf covering. Duncan with the bucket.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Schrempf. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. To the paint. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Brunson scanning the floor. There's the steal. Down low. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Van Arsdale, covered by LeBron. There's a screen. A wide open look for Drexler. And the Hornets miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Checked in for the Heat. Jones checked in for Charlotte. Ricky Rubio comes in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Rubio. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Kevin, back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Stoudemire after the miss from Clyde Drexler. Now here's Hayward. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The free throw drops by Hayward. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Adams, he's checked in for Miami. LeBron comes in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Birdsong. His last outing, he had 8 points. Steps back and shoots. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Rose. Rose against Brunson. To end the cold streak. Oh, the burst from Brunson.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Duncan kicks to Rose. Pass to Adams. Heat moving the ball around. Duncan with a screen on Drexler. Birdsong passes to Duncan. Big time slam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Drexler outside. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Lays it up off the glass. Drexler's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Jokic with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Jokic sets the screen for Brunson. The tray. And it's Jokic missing.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Duncan kicks to James. Teams absorbing hits on the drive.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brunson against Rose. And Brunson, here we go. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter. And it's Rose with the ball for Miami. Duncan outside. Duncan going downhill. And Duncan throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Hornets leading by 8. Drexler outside. Jokic high post. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Drexler. It's intercepted. In transition, here comes Miami. LeBron finishing the fast break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Miami Heat.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Hornets. They've got a plan. DNLF. I hope you guys know what that means. Nothing's guaranteed for them. They're going to have to bring it every night to have a shot.
I've got it, Ernie. I understand Shaq's lingo all right.
I'm glad someone does.
DNLF stands for Do Not Leave Frisbees.
Why, Kenny, you lose $1 million. It's do not lose focus. Next time on Guess What Shaq is Talking About.
Make sure I miss that episode. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Here's Brunson. So we're Stoudemire sitting on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan out there with Adams. Then it's James. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Birdsong in at the shooting guard position.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Duncan outside. Back to Rose. Duncan with a screen on Brunson. They grab their own miss. Oh, that's blocked. Drexler outside. Weber outside. Pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Rose. outside, James. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Bergzong passes to Duncan. Good, nice job down low. Duncan's got 20.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Brunson up top. He's covered by Rose. Brunson kicks to Drexler. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 6. LeBron dishes to Adams. Rose passes to Adams. And it's sent back by Jokic.
The imposing presence of the Joker inside turns away the finish right at the rim.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
The Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. James finds Rose. Duncan up on top. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Strength against James. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Weber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson the pass to Weber. To the left wing. Jokic inside. Adams on him. Shots good by Drexler.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
James. And James throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here come the Heat answers, everybody. Let's get loud.
And a look now at the big men that have been spending some time outside lately. The top 3-point shooters among centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. 4th, Jokic.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
Well, you really stretch out defenses when you have big guys on your team who can shoot it like that.
And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 22.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Adams outside. Floats it up. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Rose. And it's Brunson missing. And so James will bring it up for Miami. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
And here's Brunson. He's covered by Rose. Shoots from the baseline. Brunson with another miss. The Heat trail by 7. LeBron dishes to Rose. Adams outside. Pass to James. Fades back. That misses off the backboard. Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's good. Weber's got his second basket of the night.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Birdsong. Still yet to score. Duncan with a screen on Drexler. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Yes, that goes in.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Duncan outside. Back to Rose. LeBron outside. Takes it off the glass. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A moment now to check out some numbers for Clyde Drexler.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Hornets leading by 7. Brunson with it. He's got 24. Launches it. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Adams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Brunson kicks to Drexler. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 8. James, the pass to Duncan. No good, shot missing. Good D by Weber. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Weber. And Drexler has it in the corner. To the paint. It's tipped. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
And here's Rose. Kicks it out to James. Adams with the screen on Jokic. Pass to Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Duncan throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Miami. Here's Brunson, and it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron passes to Duncan. It's blocked. Here's Van Arsdale, covered by LeBron. The offensive rebound. Here's Weber. And finally they hit one. Weber's got 8 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. On the wing, James. He's got 24, and James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Brunson against Rose. Jokic.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so James will bring it up for Miami. A 12-point game. Inside, Jokic with the steal. Got a piece of it. LeBron with it. And Drexler picking him up. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Watch out. I mean, when LeBron is coming through, that guy is a force at getting to the rack.
Jokic with his screen on Rose. Here's Brunson. Tries again, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Hornets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Nikola Jokic. 2.
And he makes the first.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Adams. And it's Stoudemire in for Duncan. The Hornets also changing it up. Grant comes in for Weber, and Jones subbed in for Drexler. And Jokic drops them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to James. In the corner, it's Hayward. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hayward's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
LeBron outside. Hayward on the wing. Four on the clock. 1:10 left in the third. This is the wing J. James against Jones. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Over Adebayo. And it's Jokic missing. The Heat trail by 11. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Grant. Brunson right side. Jokic kicks to Grant. Brunson outside. Grant with a screen on Rose. And the dunk by Grant.
Perfect execution on that screen roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rose surveying the D. James in the post. Defended by Jones. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from LeBron. Now Brunson. Here's Jokic. And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Drexler. Schrempf is out there with Yao. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Van Arsdale in at the small forward.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And he knocks down the first one. And Duncan drops them both. Charlotte leading by 9. Rubio taking his time here. Here's Yao. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
And Yao slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gordon Hayward.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Drexler gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Duncan. Screen by Duncan. To the inside. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now, here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. Yao. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Duncan. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Here's Schrempf. Tanked in off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Herzog passes to Marbury. On the wing, Duncan. Over Yao. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And it's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Pick by Yao.
Miami foul. First person.
The Heat making a switch here. Adams checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Weber's checked in. Rubio outside. Pass to Weber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Drexler passes to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Hayward passes to Marbury. Takes a shot at the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Weber's got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat trail by 13. James dishes to Adams. Rose against Brunson. Pass to LeBron. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LeBron's got 16 points here in the second half. Now Schrempf. Fires the three. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Hornets leading by 11. Pass to Van Arsdale. Weber outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Weber's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Inside. And Adams with the slam.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
To the paint. Out to Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Weber. Here's Van Arsdale. Good on the triple.
A truly selfless player. Weber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
Schrempf against James. LeBron fights his way through.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Weber outside. Here's Schrempf. And Weber throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Pass to James. And the wide open shot from Rose. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Brunson the pass to Jokic. Now, here is Shrimp.
Yeah, and the size of Shrimp there makes it difficult on the D, really forcing them to have to foul on the way up. All stops the dunk there, the best outcome in a bad situation.
And the first one drops. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Drexler, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Shrimp drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Duncan outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron gets to Adams. No good there. Charlotte leading by 13. Stolen by Rose. Here's the drive. Out to Duncan. Stolen by Weber. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. Adams outside. Pass to James. Shoots a fader. And he can't bank that one in. Hornets leading by 14. Now Shrimp, covered by LeBron. Now here's Drexler. And here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rose. And the rebound goes to Duncan. The Heat have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. LeBron outside. That shot, no good. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brunson outside. There's the pick. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 30.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
James fires. Missed on the 3.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Now Brunson. Cleared away by Adams. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Duncan. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Drexler. Now Brunson. Now here is Shrimp. Shot clock at 6. The long shot, no good.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Weber inside. Working on Rose. Weber gets the bucket.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Pass to James to end the run. Hornets with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adams, some nice D. Rose against Drexler. Out to Duncan. In the corner, it's James. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Webber.